Hey, Bill.
Hi.
Hi, David Quist.
Yes, David. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Have a seat.
Thank you very much. I know you already got my business card. I want to give you one more just in case. And if you need anything after this meeting, just like last time, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Want to start off, do you mind if I take notes?
No, not at all. Go ahead.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So, how's your week been?
It's been good.
Yeah? Yeah, that's good.
Been busy. I haven't had any time to do anything on a personal level, but...
Really? Have you had time to talk to Jeannie at all?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I actually talked to her, and she was really excited that we could get back together again. She knows that it's a great solution, and I hope that you will feel the same way after we have talked today. So I look forward to this meeting. I hope you do too. So I know we decided on 10 minutes this time as well. I just want to make sure it's still 10 minutes.
Yes,
that's
it
the time.
is.
Okay. So same thing. In order to kind of maximize your time the most, I want to make sure I will actually set an agenda to make sure we kind of maximize your needs the most. And what I wanted to do is just to start off, basically go ask you a couple of questions of how you're operating. If you believe that the things that we went through last time, you mentioned time and efficiency as two big points. I just want to make sure that those are still your big problems with your current situation.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you again. I know we set up this meeting, but is there anyone else that would benefit from being here today?
Well, what do you want to try to get out of the meeting today?
Well, obviously, the main point is to find a solution for you that would improve your situation when it comes to time and cost efficiency. And obviously, I know you talked about Alex kind of handling those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So therefore, if we could maybe develop a good case for him to later look at, and we can maybe get together all of us and just to kind of have 6 eyes on.
Well, when you say develop a good case, are you talking about like the financials, the budget stuff?
Well, honestly, I just want us to kind of discuss what's good for you and how your situation can get better. And obviously, you probably know how you can improve the situation for the company as well. So I just want us to first of all, asking you how you think that can happen, and kind of filter all the information before we talk to Alex about all the IT stuff.
You know what? I really think Alex should be in this meeting, so
Okay.
I'm going to see if he's available. Hang
Perfect.
on one
Yeah.
sec.
Great.
Alex, you available?
Oh, yes. Hi, Bill.
Hi. David, this is
Oh,
Alex.
hey, Alex. Hi, David Quist from EMC. Nice to meet you.
Hi, EMC?
Yeah, yeah. Do you know
Okay.
about us?
No.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't worked with you
So
before.
you haven't talked to him at all. EMC is a...
Was he supposed to?
I don't know. we were talking about the last time.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of schedule an appointment with both of you, but
Well, I'm
you
here.
said you were really busy, so I understand. So EMC, first of all, EMC is a global company. We're actually the biggest provider of data storage, and we've been around since 1979, pretty much helping companies to manage their data the most efficient way.
Okay.
So and me and Bill talked about last time that his biggest concerns are a lot of time is spent on the system right now, and also it comes obviously with a cost, and kind of how to manage those two and make it more efficient in general. Do you agree that this is the problem with the Franklin savings at the moment?
Well, cost is a big concern.
Obviously, you always want to cut costs. So therefore, I wanted to kind of ask you guys about your current system. You're using direct attached system, and I know you were talking about moving to Hopkinton.
Well, we're not really moving. We're adding a
Expanding. I'm
location.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad word. So you're talking about expanding to Hopkinton, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually looked at Google it a little bit, and I know there's plenty of banks in the area. And you said that you're spending a lot of time on maintaining the system at the moment.
Yeah, enormous amount of time. Yep.
Yeah, and we were kind of talking about that, and the industry average is 70%, and there's a bank we work with, Citizen Bank, that's down there, and they say, we were able to lower their the percentage from 80% maintaining down to 50-50, which is huge for them. Obviously, since there's so many banks in the area, they can, it's vital to have that kind of marketing edge towards the other companies, obviously. So what would you say the biggest problems would be with the current system and how things are handled here?
Well, cost is the biggest concern.
Cost.
And then the second one is, we're just looking to try to find the right vendor that can expand with us and grow with us.
Okay.
And we don't have a plan in place for our IT expansion.
Okay. Would you mind just want to elaborate a little bit more about that? What you mean what your goal is to find a vendor?
Well, I think it would be somebody that's credible.
Okay.
I mean, that's something that's very
Of
critical to me and important to me, and then if time's a concern for Bill, we gotta address that.
Of course, of course. So obviously you both mentioned cost and time as two big things, and it's good that we can get everyone together and kind of go and really see that this was the main problem. Is there anything else I should uncover except for time and cost, and anything else that's you feel like is a pain right now?
Well, as I mentioned to you in the initial meeting, Alex tasked me with developing an IT plan, and you heard him just say that we don't have one yet. I don't have the time to go out and do the research and figure out what the plan should look like, other than just continuing to do what we've always done.
Well, that's very understanding. But I don't know, as you mentioned about Hopkinton and expansion, and the direct attached system, I know that doesn't work with it doesn't work with a remote location. Okay. So in that case, you would have to pretty much open a new IT department at the new location, right?
Well, not really. I mean, I understand why you would say that, but we can manage systems from here.
Okay.
Or we can go there when we have to do something. But yeah, we wouldn't need a whole second IT department in Washington.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's a tsunami of that data coming your way. Data's supposed to increase 50 times in the next 7 years.
Okay.
So this is obviously gonna mean that, I mean, you say currently you're just stacking up servers, and less and less time are spent on actual development. So this is gonna mean that you're gonna have to buy more servers and hire more IT administrators just to pretty much maintain the status quo. Okay. So what the VNXC helps you with is to, I'm sorry, the VNXC is a storage array. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's kind of...
We've had no time to talk.
Okay, I'm sorry, but the VNXC is a storage array which is affordable, simple, and efficient. The big thing is about what I'm trying to say. I kind of want to put it in his perspective for a while, because we had a meeting before. Say you're sending out PowerPoints to your employees. You got 25 employees at the moment. So you're sending out PowerPoints, and the normal server, that's 25 files or 25 documents that just stacks in the server. Okay. The VNXC is so good so that it actually just memorizes one of the files and then send the rest of them out to all the users. So it only, that means 25 times less data that's stored in the VNXC. Okay. So will this reduce our costs? It will reduce your cost. Basically because of this reason, and also the VNXC is a bunch of servers in it. So, and when it comes to IT administrators, let's put it this way: it also has a dozen drivers within itself. The VNXC. Okay. I'm not the most technical. Well, okay. So if anything happens with data, or a server, or a driver, Bill or any of his colleagues needs to go in and fix it, and manually. And what happens? The technology with the VNXC notices that when something's wrong and sends the data to a healthy server without any human intervention. That also means that you can reallocate some of the talent in the IT department towards, I mentioned innovation, but anything that would benefit Franklin's savings the most.
Or maybe just give them some time off.
Even better, yeah. So, I honestly think this is a great solution for you, and I think with the amount of data that's coming at you, I think this, honestly, you can control this now by setting another meeting and just kind of go through it a little more in depth. How does that sound? What will the next meeting be about? We can go through this product a little bit more in depth and how it can help your situation, and we can go through the economic side as well a little bit more. I obviously don't have time. We only got 10 minutes, which was we decided on. I don't know if you have more time, but
Were you talking, when you talk about going through the product more in depth, are you talking about showing us the product or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I obviously want to show you more how we can actually help you with all the numbers and.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks, John.
No.